Hey everyone, Sterny here. With me is Jakale,
Hi there.
Anok,
Hello.
and Arcanum.
Hola.
We have finished Solum,
You're holding
and we're now
harmony.
doing a cutscene,
There's
where
a
Scree's
Jen
holding
finally
out.
calls Scree out on
Abaddon's
his
forces are
bullshit.
in motion.
Abaddon, Arella, big deal.
They're moving to the motion of the
None of
rhythm.
this has anything to do with me, Scree. I just want to
It
find
all
my
has to do with
boyfriend
you.
and go home.
What else to do with him, too?
Scree is
Scree's
not
an information
your enemy,
dealer,
Donovan.
and he's
I
holding out.
sent him to guide and protect you.
Someone speaking through the butterflies.
Arella?
Are those leaves or butterflies?
I think there were butterflies.
Okay,
That's not what I
butterflies.
was expecting.
Those are butterflies, and that
I
is
know
a
all
really
things,
cool
and I
effect.
appear in many
I
forms.
enjoy that so much.
But
I
which butterflies are
understand your
glowing?
frustration, but you must realize that our goals
Well,
are one
personally, I
and
just want to
the
know
same.
how high I can fly
I doubt that.
It's
in
true.
comparison.
I wish
Yeah, but I
to
can
I'd
go
like to
twice
think
as
twice
high.
as
return
much.
to your home, but
Why am I being roped into some turf war you're having with Abaddon, then? The way I see it, this is a personal problem. Yours.
Chaos Order gangs. Whoop whoop.
Jennifer,
Here's a Cripper of
if
blood,
Abaddon
man.
gets his way, there will be no Mortalis for you
God,
to
even they're
return
red
to.
versus blue.
At least not
Whatever.
one you would recognize. For eternity we have existed here in the Nexus. He and I, the one balancing the other so that all can flourish.
They're
Without
on the
him,
seesaw of
there
fate.
would be no change, no decay. Life in the realms would stagnate. But without my
I wonder if it's
presence,
more of a balance
all would
beam that
descend into the mindless
Justice in the
frenzy
middle
of
there
chaos.
is dealing with
Both
Kronos.
sides
That was the
needed
name
for
card.
harmony. Darkness
Well, that's why I
light,
went with the seesaw.
chaos and order, a balanced unity.
And what? It's like Kronos is bent
Abaddon
over
has
with a
become
bar on his back and
obsessed
two
with
floating
power.
heads of
He
smoke
would see
and
me destroyed,
butterflies are
my
going up and
influence
down.
lost, no matter the
That's why he
consequence.
has all of those tubes going in
What
him.
happened in Solum was just the beginning. He will not
I
rest
don't get
until
it.
he has corrupted all the realms, yours
The
included.
Is it
tubes
like
are
to
feeding
keep
him
the
with
bar?
The
painkillers.
sole primal force.
No, Painkiller's a different game.
This is all making me dizzy. I'm just a coffee shop waitress.
So I was looking at you
need some
flashing
kind of
over and
superhero
over.
helping you out here?
I love how Scree's just checking out her ass
You
at
have
this
seen
point.
the power within yourself. Now
No, I've seen it
unlocked,
come out of her.
This will continue
Scree's
to grow.
character model is completely just
Your
given
part
up.
in these events was sealed when you were but a baby. Journey to Aquis, and you will see more of the damage wrought by Abaddon's madness.
Okay. I'll go.
Continue to guide her, loyal Abdazur. She will need your strength when her full self is revealed.
She is a wild creature, but I believe her heart is good.
She's standing right there. I can see her idle shadow.
She's a wild thing. She makes his heart sing.
Is she
Now-
ever gonna let those butterflies free?
Did anyone else catch that last bit?
The
No,
What, where
Abdazur?
she called him Abdazur?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is the first time Scree is ever referred to as Abdazur. Now, have we heard that name before?
The hero?
Or-
The big, sort of lion-like champion of Arella, yeah. So, what I find interesting is Scree basically did this whole lecture of, I'm gonna fanboy over my sexy self, which has a statue in this Colosseum. Let me not tell you that I'm Abdazur.
Because Scree is an information broker who holds out.
He is
Of
the
course.
worst information broker. He's just the worst. Now, can you guess what Aquis is?
I think it's a water world. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, it just might be. I love this little courtyard. It's actually pretty cool there with all the little firefly dots and everything.
Yeah, it's pretty
Um,
sweet.
Let's walk into the forest.
All right, show me Kevin Costner.
Oh no.
Sorry, we
I
only had William
completely wrong,
Shatner on
apparently.
standby.
Ah,
Now, put your hand on the book and you will go into the age.
Wait, who opened that gate?
Hey.
oh
Now
God,
this
not
is
missed.
more like it.
Not again.
It's beautiful, Scree.
Rather more to your
Played the
taste than
first
soul,
3.
eh?
You said it. Just caught the sunset, too. Wow.
The skies are always golden here.
Okay, we'll write the brochure later.
So wait, it's
Long
always sunset?
Precisely. Come on then,
Always.
let's head for the water.
Aquis is also known as
in
Philadelphia because it
in
is
the
always
water?
sunny there.
Naturally.
Uh-huh. One thing you should know, Scree.
This
the girl
does, of course, mean that
Can't swim.
we will
Oh.
encounter Danny
And
DeVito.
you can, I suppose, a great hunk of rock.
I don't
He doesn't need to swim.
Why go to all that trouble? I just sink to the bottom and walk.
This I must see.
Oh.
Aquis is
Okay,
water
follow him into the
ground
water and see.
again. I was rather hoping. Well, I thought you mortals were.
Yeah, well, the city I'm from isn't a
Splishy.
water-filled realm, okay? Of course, most parents took the trouble to get their kids out swimming. Some even went horse riding, too. Girl Scouts, tap classes. With me, you get none of that extracurricular crap, okay?
Fine,
I
we'll
missed
stick with
a R in that
mathematics.
subtitle there. It's curricular, not curricula.
But I can play a
What
mean
is
trumpet.
that sound?
I'm not sure.
I
but
can
believe it's
banjo
coming
like a
from the middle of the
motherfucker.
lagoon, wouldn't you say?
Guess so.
You know, the
If you need
Undine are
dueling
very
banjos, I'm your
cultured race,
gal.
Aquatic creatures, intelligent.
Devil went down to
allies to
Georgia?
Arella.
Yep.
Like you say, intelligent.
It's not a banjo.
And I gather they're extremely resourceful.
It can
Well, he
be.
was looking
in
for a
certain-
soul
Devil has
steal.
gone down to Georgia for many a contest. He changes it up.
You may have guessed, I'm not a total expert on this realm, so
Good
maybe I should do a
times.
little exploring.
Still
and,
kind of reminds me.
report back.
Colbert did
Sure.
one with oboes.
I'll just settle down here and take in some rays.
That was interesting. I'll
Good
leave
luck,
that as
Rodney.
interesting. I love how her boot tip is so square.
Sink and walk. Wait till they get that in the Olympics.
We already talked about the Olympics. Video 1. Scree was gonna win.
But of course.
So, welcome to Aquis. It's underwater.
I
Can I
see.
get a postcard
And-
sent?
Yeah.
How
yeah,
far can you jump?
It's not so much a jump. Normal physics apply. The only thing is he drops.
How is he
As we
leaving air
will
bubbles?
see in a moment, right here.
How is he leaving air bubbles?
Yes.
That looks like a thing you can
he
climb.
seems to be leaving air bubbles, which is kind of funny.
But he doesn't
Now-
breathe.
Yeah, he does not breathe. Maybe it's just the disturbance in the force, as it were.
He's a Sith Lord? Our Sith Lord's getting flushed.
He could be a Sith Lord. Now,
Beat me too.
as you see here, there seems to be a problem with the water. But we still need to get to that temple. There's something going on there. We're in
Water
the
filters are broken.
lagoon. And the map itself isn't really all that big. We've got 3 sections of the lagoon, Michael Bay, and I think something called the Tunnels, if memory serves. I think I missed that part.
So we're in the lake.
Yeah. We are in the lagoon, the nice, happy place where everything is totally not a
The
problem.
vortex certainly
And
creates a strong current. If it was going the other
we've got a
way, I could
water
reach the
column
room
that
above.
acts like a toilet.
Alright, now do that one more time. That was entertaining.
Yeah, that was. Don't worry, you can go to the instant replay and just cycle it on and off. Okay. So we are basically in the water level for all intents and purposes of what that means.
Welcome to the water temple that is the whole world.
Yes. Now, I didn't entirely get that text message right there when it was telling you how to operate the wheel. I thought what it meant was you had to, because you have an analog stick, go to and push out and then just sort of rotate the entire stick. No, you just tap left or tap right. Consistently. I didn't click into that until maybe about long enough for it to be a problem.
So we're not going to see much in the way of gameplay issues, but your hands are certainly going to suffer.
I'm just amazed that I managed to keep doing the rotating in enough successive time to get it correct. And still not cordon on to the fact that I was doing it wrong. I just find that fun. Also,
Happens to the
those
best
little
of us.
lights, they blink the fuck out. It's maddening.
Because you don't notice you're doing it wrong unless it stops working.
Yeah, precisely. It's like, I'm doing it wrong. Oh, shit. Now, we've got some lodestones hidden around like the fun little Easter eggs that they are. Not really all that much going on here.
Is every time you drop down going to be climbing down the ladder instead of just dropping down?
Oh, God. I just want to see Jen drop down from a ladder.
Hello?
Look, there's
Fish
a fish.
tank.
Let's meet our new fishy friend.
Why do you need an
I
aquarium
love how
underwater?
his eyes right there sometimes glow yellow, sometimes
Like-
not.
I can't tell if he's trying to get a better view or...
Actually, his wing membrane is missing as well. That's
I am Aino.
interesting. I wonder why.
Oh, so you
Do you think because it's inside the glass, all of his special effects aren't there?
You Undine have a queen, Aino.
Huh.
He is the queen, didn't she?
Stupid, what a fool. Please forgive my rudeness, Highness. I
I
not
didn't
think a
click into
queen
the
would be
idea that a
here.
realm was supposed to only have one name per person.
What the fan is this contraption?
What? You mean your
There is no
leader's
way
name
in
is
the
Bill? My kid's name is Bill. What a coincidence. My kid is the king?
I am to remain in here.
Oh,
to
is that how
perform
that
the
works?
sacrifice.
How did you get in?
You're to be killed, but why?
A malady has
Well,
fallen upon our people.
I imagine
Terrible plague of the
it's a
body and
fishbowl.
mind.
Maybe there was a hole at the
Almost
top or
all of
something.
my people have succumbed, but not I. It was decided that I be placed in this machine.
So in this
to
case,
live in a
everyone's
bubble.
not here because
God
everyone's
forbid.
dead.
It's terrible.
Everyone's
It
not
is an
here
honor,
because they're all crazy.
but greater
But we
way
decided
to
to put
serve
you
my
into the
people.
sacrificial
This was your
fishbowl
choice.
with nobody to
It was
stand
King
guard.
Adaro's decree. My husband was one of the first to fall to the plague. I am prepared for my fate, Scree.
Forgive my impertinence, but it is superstitious nonsense to suppose that your death could remedy a disease. Surely your realm would be better served by discovering the source. Is there some contagion? Something tainting the water, perhaps?
Unlikely.
Check the water filters?
Water in our lagoons is filtered through vast machines.
probably
You mean
change
like what
those.
it just said? Yes,
Can't
filters.
let you die like this.
But
We
they
are not a
very
scientific
vast.
people.
They're not
Please let my
scientific, but they
companion and I
use
try to get to the bottom
machines
of all this.
of grand
Okay, the scientists
scale.
all got taken down first.
One thing, Your Majesty, my companion is ill-equipped for life in your world. I had to leave her on the surface.
One of the dry ones.
Yes, immortal. You know how fussy they are about
In both
breathing.
Put
physical
your
and
hand to the
personality.
glass,
Yes.
Scree.
Oh yeah, they
You
only
know
need to
how
breathe.
they are about breathing.
Oh no.
Pass this gift on to your friend. Warn her to seek out water before adopting our form.
Thank you, Aino.
That makes
Change
me wonder if
form.
you get the same sort of interaction with if, like, Jen was a mer person. Oh, you know how she is about breathing.
Oh, the wet
She
people.
wants lungs.
So
I'm mildly excited
Scree
to see the
now
new
has
form.
blue balls, and she needs.
Well-
wait, he needs to give
A
them
have
to
blue
one
ball,
blue ball.
singular.
One blue
He has
ball.
one blue ball. He is Lance Armstrong in that degree.
Ah, look at that shortcut.
Free fall.
Yeah! Yeah, you like that, huh?
Yeah,
Now
that
that
was
you're
actually
Here's the
free
really
fun
hoping
part.
it
There's
could-
actually
I'll call it a
two.
scree fall.
There's two ramps up from this little pit, so if you get the wrong one, you have to go back down anyways, because you're kind of fucked up.
Oh boy.
Is there anything up the other one, like a tarot card?
No. Remember that hole that I got shot out of
Mhm.
from the water tunnel?
Yeah.
Just say yes.
Yes.
Here it
Wait,
is.
Yes.
did say
The
yes.
part where he went, whoa, and you got shot out of the thing. Yeah, that was it.
That was a fun part.
That was
We
a
should do
fun
that
part. I
again.
really liked it. I was considering
flush
not
'em.
putting it in, but that was just too good.
Oh, we have to put it in at least once.
Yes. I just had to leave that part in. It was just entertaining. So we come across
ooh,
yet
a
another
shiny.
lodestone.
Yay, lodestones.
Lodestones are fun.
Time to
And I
load
suppose
ourselves
based
down.
on this, we can presume that the glowing thing is probably just sort of like a light attachment, not so much a physical object? Sort
But
of
what
a
is
magical
it?
nature, I guess?
Well, we know it's probably going to be a magical nature.
Oh yeah.
Well, yes. I meant like, okay, you've got a magical ball and then you've got a magical light. Which one can you kind of grip between your fingers and which one just kind of floats intangibly, as it were?
Well, it's not really floating intangibly now.
It's magic glue.
Maybe it's just super glued on. Oh god, it's got the colors of OxyClean.
Almost there. Success.
What if this is the soul of Billy Mays?
Hey, Jen, I need you to take a bath first.
Billy Mays here
Jen?
for fish people.
Oh, you're back.
Now,
Throw you
Hey,
a
Jen.
towel.
remember my complaint the
So,
previous time where I said
I go
Scree's kind of this
I think I know
double-talking,
what's
lying
going on
asshole?
here.
I've
There's
got a
someone I
gift
want
for
you to meet.
you.
What's with the arm?
Oh yes, well,
He's once again a
It's certainly
double-talking,
not a
lying
magical
asshole.
transformation orb.
Present?
Get in the water, get in the water, get in the water. She's not going to get in the water.
Damn right it is.
Screw, you need to be more
So,
straight.
what is
Really,
it?
you
Show
do.
me.
No, I say we do this properly.
glows
Jen, a gift
blue.
is gift after all.
Are you alright, Scree?
You're
You sure
short.
you've not got that deep
Her
sea
skin is
whatchamacallit
glowing
ringing in the
blue
ear
right
stuff?
now.
Oh, I'm fine.
Get her in the water so that way you can give her her bathing suit.
You are kidding.
Now, don't spoil the fun. Come on.
Unbelievable. You're a grown-up rock now, remember. Alright.
Yes, he's turning into a
No,
boulder.
Abdazur was a big rock. This one is,
Oh, you douche.
well,
Jen, sorry. I really. There was no other way. I didn't
That seemed
think
like
you'd
some
be
unnecessary
after the
beating
last
around the
time.
bush.
her?
Push her in the water, push her in the water, push her in the water.
I'm so stupid. What's wrong with
You know how those mortals are about
Jen,
breathing.
Dive into the water. You're supposed to be in the water before you transform. Quickly.
Oh,
Any
you
reason
told her
you
that
didn't
first.
cover that
Scree
earlier?
did not think through.
Screw you.
Breathing.
You really are the most stupid, selfish lump of granite I have ever. Ugh.
Granted, that's
I
a
heard
nice
that.
one.
Well, she's taking this better than I expected.
The Undyne communicate through telepathy. Breathing's no
It
problem
kind of
either.
strikes me now
And I
that
don't
they're
know if you've
sort of like an
noticed, but
old
your
married
swimming-
couple. It's like, oh, he's
I
just
don't
gonna
know if
lie
you've
and she's
noticed
just
that
gonna
you
kind
are
of
in
take
the
it in
doghouse.
stride.
How is she
Like-
breathing now? Where are her gills?
Hate me later. Right now, I think we may have a
In
problem.
her hands, not the cheek right there, as you can see. And
Ah,
I guess
she's
that
free.
also right there answers the question: how did they
Queen
get
Aino,
her in
she's
the
dying.
fishbowl?
Help me. Help
I
me.
thought you wanted to die
face.
for your people.
Got
Didn't
to
you
get that
volunteer,
contraption
technically?
down somehow. Scree.
Can't she just
The
flop
cage must
out?
be operated by a separate mechanism. There was nothing in the tower itself.
I
Hey,
mean,
we're
the
not
glass
too late.
thing is gone now.
It's not too late. as
You
long
would
as she's
think she
alive.
could flop out. She rides a good bit. Now, here's the fun bit about this.
Is this timed?
Yeah, I was just about to
Yes,
ask.
it is
Sweet.
timed. I clocked this just before we did this, and about every minute, give or take about 20 seconds, Aino is going to say, "Help
If you need my
me,"
assistance, don't
with
forget to use the summoning stones to
increasing
bring me over to you.
levels of worry. The orchestral music comes in like and builds to a crescendo every minute. It's actually pretty badass. I would suggest go back and listening to it. And you've got, I ballpark, around 13, 14 minutes to swim over here, which, by the way, is shown on your map, if you were to check. And you just swim right over here, and you'll be fine. So Aino, with all of the very worried gasps of breath,
You have plenty
Can-
of time.
yeah, you've got 12 minutes or like, that. I was actually getting really concerned. It's like, does this go on forever?
Help me.
Yeah, that. She does that for about 14 or so minutes.
So
We're
from
back to
Scree's
possessing
perspective-
stuff, which means
Blah. I'm a big mouth bass.
Ah, that's great.
I am not going to sing the song.
hello, my baby.
Please don't.
Hello, my honey.
Yes,
hello, my
please,
ragtime
don't.
gal. I
From
thought you'd
Scree's
like that.
perspective, what do you think it looks like when you're pulling him through the portal? I mean, because there's no portal that he's waiting next to.
I like
So
to
does
imagine
Jen's
that
arm
some sort
just
of,
kind of pop out from the air?
I like to imagine, yeah, there's just some sort of yellow orb and some hand intangibly pops out, but it's conveniently linked to one body part. Now, Huh, I hadn't considered that. What if the other body parts, like other material, like lodestone material, pops out too? So it's kind of like you just blindly fish into the water, and out comes something, like a boot.
What happens if you fail this?
You see an animation of her dying. It then cuts back to Jen in the hospital bed, zooms out into darkness, and it says game over.
Ah, well, fun.
Yeah. But that's after the timer runs out. Everything else
Falls
is like,
into the okay
whatever.
category.
Well, the chorus was
Your
very
Majesty.
happy about her getting out.
I've
I
never
like the
seen anyone
fin
stand
hair.
You just wouldn't
I
give
do
up.
like the fin hair. It's pretty cool.
I knew suddenly.
Fin
The little
dreads.
fin dreads that seem completely ineffectual as well. That's
I've got
cute.
to say, Your Majesty.
You've met her for 30 seconds. What did she give up on?
No, I gotta tell you, I have to tell you.
I
have
don't know,
never
hope?
seen my little friend ever get like that. I mean, when you were in trouble there, he was going crazy. You must have made quite an impression.
I'm listening, Jen. Be careful what you say.
This telepathy can really suck.
Queen
Hey,
Aino,
baby, I've been thinking
it's
some
true
things.
that
You
I
want to
am
share in on
more
this
than
idea?
content to know
I'm
this.
aware. Please stop thinking them.
You see? For him, that's positively gushing.
What kind of thoughts you got for me, baby?
I will never be able to thank you adequately for what you have done.
Parfaits.
Your
Parfaits.
resourcefulness, simply your goodness.
Who wave their arms in the water.
Yeah, I've been
Yes.
Now,
looking at
You're
that for quite a
treading.
while.
I'm queen of this realm, and have been
Well,
deprived
actually,
of seeing my beloved Aquis for
Aren't they
far
just
too
sort of like
long.
trying to keep in space,
These
like
will
all the
be
currents? Maybe they're fighting against subtle
You try and
currents.
stop me. This
All right.
swimming.
Oh, geez, we hadn't actually been
Catch
able to talk
on.
about swimming yet. Okay, so there's two kinds of swimming. There's the normal swim thing, where you just swim. That's normal swim. And there's this other one
Dolphin
where you
kick.
kind of kick your feet a little bit. It's hold to swim, and then you sort of have to tap it really quick and really hard in order to do the other one. And it's kind of finicky a little bit, but it's not too bad. It's not the worst, really.
You know she's still
What
ruining
are
her
you doing
clothes
now?
by doing this.
And she just gets wet.
Yeah,
But
it
she's
is
still
leather.
wearing clothing. She's wearing leather.
At least it's not wool.
She
Leather
doesn't really
and
have much in the way of fins.
Yes,
still
here.
wearing shoes. Shoes aren't exactly the best things to swim in.
Most of the fins are from the head.
And her arms.
Let's just say it's the pigtails doing the work. Now, I love this part
So her pigtails are propellers?
because Aino flipped the fuck out. This is
Hello there.
consistent, by the
Hello
way.
there.
Bloop,
Hello there.
bloop.
Hello there.
You can repeat that. It will always happen.
Oh,
I
that's
loved
good.
it. Yeah.
Aino. Okay?
I
Grrr.
I sense
Yeah, it does
danger,
look like a
Jen.
face.
This is what we Undine have always dreaded.
I love how the
What
gate
it?
is just a
I must
face.
go no further. The waters ahead are tainted. I can sense it. As your friend wisely surmised, there is a contagion.
It's
Why
polluted
does the
through there?
fish
The
mermaid have
Undine
fish
have worked miracles
boobs?
to survive through time. The waters of Aquis are naturally poisonous to our race, but our lagoons and bay are protected.
It's a terrible way to
Filtering
live.
machines.
So you're living in a
Without that
place
system,
that
the
is
Undine
killing
are
you,
doomed.
and you were born here.
Plague that has befallen
Uh-huh.
How did you survive long enough to make the water filters?
I've been thinking about that, and I kind of want to rant about it next video, but short version, my thinking is scuba tanks and filtration masks.
Turn to the other side of the lagoon.
And a
We need
lot
them
of
in the very
bodies.
Safest water.
So how did they get here if they couldn't survive
Right
here
now,
in the
it looks like
beginning?
There was something terrible going on. That's why we're here.
A
I'll get
lot
those
of
purifying
bodies,
machines switched on.
maybe a hint of
That
slavery
will be no
from
easy task, I
a
assure you.
more adaptable race of
We must take
individuals
care,
that we
Jen.
don't really see.
But the Undine are
Aurora
now-
and Abaddon were having a bit of a gambling thing, and it's like, okay, you get the water world, but you have to put these fish people who can't actually live in the water in
After
it.
that, We need to get you into the bay.
It's up to you to figure out how they survive.
Maybe it was the Farai. The Farai seem hardcore enough to handle
Two
that,
of my
right?
kind are required to open this door.
Yeah, but I don't think the Farai would be too good swimmers.
Maybe there's a lot of spot that isn't water.
And please be
Growl.
careful. Adaro will be through there. My husband was first to succumb to the madness that the plague has wrought upon our people.
Okay.
Shouldn't he be dead?
And you stay safe too.
No.
The last time we got to kill a fake queen, we're probably gonna get to kill a real king this time.
It's gonna be great, don't you think, guys?